If you watch the convention, you saw the camera, especially during Bernie's speech, constantly pan to Bernie's fans in the audience, young fans in particular, and they were crying. Their faces soaked in tears. And sometimes they were wailing in misery. I mean, actually wailing in misery and sadness. It's not funny. Again, I'm not laughing at their pain. Maybe I am a little bit, but sorry. Interestingly, these people didn't seem to be mad at Bernie. He was the one selling out, refusing to stand in the one moment when it really mattered. And they weren't angry at him because they worship him. But they were sad, distraught, devastated, traumatized in general terms. And I think they were looking at this play out, and I was imagining, why are they so upset? What are they thinking about? To have someone in the audience, a lot of people in the audience, at a political convention, just, oh, it's terrible. No, Bernie, don't leave us. I mean, that's what they were actually doing. And I don't want to laugh, but it's just, I mean, get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of yourself. And I'm thinking, well, what were they thinking? And I think they were thinking, oh dear Lord, I'm going to have to pay my college loans now. I'm going to have to get a job. And then they ran into the hall and called their parents. Mom, Bertie won't be able to pay my loans now. Can we go back to plan A? You pay for it? Also, I'll be moving back in. I'll be there tomorrow, so please have the kitchen stocked with Hot Pockets and chocolate pudding. Okay, thanks. Bye. Love you. I'm not really joking here. The misery of the Bernie supporters, especially the millennial set, is I believe that they'd latched on to him as someone who would take care of them, solve their problems. And that's what so many people in my generation want. It's really a tragic sight. It's a tragic thing that's happened to us. They want to be taken care of. They're absolutely terrified of life, of uncertainty, of risk, of sacrifice. And they saw Bernie as an answer to that, like Obama was supposed to be, but didn't follow through, really. And now Bernie is gone to the dark side, and they don't know what to do. They're like some gold digger who was going to marry an elderly rich man, but he died before the wedding could happen. He died the night before the wedding. And they're sort of sad that he's dead, but mostly they're sad because I was one day away from the payoff. Damn it. That's sort of what they were thinking. And this is Hillary's mistake, I think. I don't know if she could pull it off. She probably can't. But if they adjusted her settings a little bit, she should go full on completely method acting here. She should become the sweet grandmother. Obviously, the tough, in charge woman in the pantsuit thing, it's not very appealing to a lot of people. It's just not appealing. Even the most progressive, supposedly, people, when they see a woman like this, like Hillary Clinton, just no emotion, no feeling, ruthless, robotic, they're repulsed by it. And frankly, they really are repulsed by it more than they would be even if a man were acting that way. Because in a woman, they see it as even more unnatural and disturbing. And that's how everyone sees it, by the way. Everyone, not just me. I'm just admitting to it. But everybody sees it that's why Hillary Clinton is so unlikable. It's a big part of it. And no, it's not sexism. It's just we have a natural recognition of how women are supposed to be. And we know that women are supposed to be compassionate, kind, warm. And when they're not, even people who would reject everything I just said. Women aren't supposed, how dare you say how women are supposed to act? Even people who react that way, even they look at Hillary Clinton and they're viscerally repulsed by her. So she should really try to become the sweet grandmother. And because that's what these kids want. That's what they wanted from Bernie. They wanted a granddad who would pay off their loans, pay for their apartment, take care of everything. And if Hillary knew what was good for her, she would go with that. She'd walk into the crowd at the convention. Walk into the crowd after her speech or during it on Thursday. Find these 30-year-old men who are weeping because their candidate won't be president, And she should hug them, pat them on the head, patronizingly. Whisper, I'll make everything okay. There, Grandma's here. I'll make everything okay. It's okay. You won't have to pay for anything, I promise. Oh, don't cry, sweetie. Don't cry. I'll take care of you. Are you hungry? Here's a Lunchable. That's what she should do. I'm not kidding. Her poll numbers would shoot up overnight, guaranteed.